All right, hey, let's get a fire started, shall we? How about a firecraft, fire building, fire starting tutorial? Let's get right into it. We're going to make some feather sticks. We're going to start this fire with my largest, heaviest knife, my D17 Bowie. Why am I using my heavy, clumsy, super thick, awkward Frontier Bowie knife blade? Well, because it pushes my skill level as high as it can go. Right? There we go, just like that. We're gonna make feather sticks. Eastern red cedar here for feather sticks and shavings, and really great tinder, just like that. And yes, this blade needs to be sharpened. Relatively kind of dull. Not really dull, still a sharp working edge. I'm just saying, it's definitely time to sharpen this blade up, and we'll do that someday. And I'll do a video on blade sharpening, and I'll use the big D17, right? So just like this. And the reason these feather sticks work so nice is because this Eastern red cedar is really nice wood to work with. Okay, there we go, just like that. There you go. All right, I got the stove already prepared with really fine kindling. So we're going to light that stove up when we're ready. It's time for some fat wood fire starting material. Fat wood shavings, scrapings off of the spine. My favorite recipe, of course, going to be a little pinch of milkweed down there at the base. And we'll get right to that. Okay. Let's get some fat wood into the mix, just like that. Yeah, that really thick blade is difficult to do this with, but it's possible. All right. Now, spine scrapings, just like that. Right into the milkweed fluff right there. Get some of those fat wood shavings piled up there. All right. Yes, of course, this would be so much easier with a small blade that really shave in there and make this a lot easier to do. But guess what this big blade is capable of doing? It's capable of processing all of the firewood. All of the firewood. So a one blade fire up lesson today. That's what we're going for. Just like that. See if that'll work. I think it might work. D17 with the light up, with the ferrule rod. All right, I'm gonna pause out for a second. Oh, the sheath isn't seen often enough. That's my sheath setup for my D17 Bowie knife. Anyway, there it is. All right. Ferrule rod strike up with the big blade. Here we go. Get that spine nice and clean. Some ferro rod scrapings into that fluff. A couple of those. And then light it up. Let's sheath this D17 buoy. All right, let's see what we got. Is it going to take off, or we're going to lose it? Are we going to lose it, or is it going to take off? Let's see what we got. We'll leave that door open and just let that build. Okay. Is this video going to go to probably 10 minutes, huh? Wow. All right, I'm going to pause out, save a little time. I will show you if this failed. We're going to close that door just a little bit, try and get some draft going. This is a cold start on this Kimberly wood stove. I do need to clean this wood stove pipe, but I think we can salvage this, all right? So all of this was done with the D17 buoy. Probably my favorite rebuilded knife that I've ever done. Right there. Yeah, very thick, very heavy blade. Heavier and more capable than lots of small hatchets. That's just the truth. I've proven it time and time again. The large knife is just very, very versatile, and that's why I like using them. They can do anything that I need them to do, or lots more stuff that I need them to do than a hatchet. And when I say hatchet, I'm talking small axe of the same size and weight, okay? Reasonable comparisons. So let me get some small firewood to build that fire up a little bit more. Let's give it a little tap, get it started. There you have it. Just like that. Okay, there we go. We're ready to go in the stove with a little bit more really small firewood. It's not exactly kindling, it's small fuel for this tiny wood stove here. And as you can see, we got the fire started just fine. I had the kindling lay all set up just fine in my Kimberly wood stove here. Like I said, we'll just toss in a little handful of this. A lot of people actually would call that kindling. There. Oop, camera work. Sorry about that. There we are. There we go. Then we're off and running. That's a coal bed that's built. It's an established fire. It will sustain itself and grow as I now add nothing but fuel. What we mean when we say fuel, we're talking just large chunks of split firewood. You know, you're not going to light and start a fire with a piece of wood this big. The importance of splitting the wood down into tinder and really small kindling is what I'm trying to show today. Yeah, it will not happen without a blade. When the conditions are wet, you do need the tools to get this done. Small saw, small blades. Of course, I was using my large buoy blade in this demonstration because it's the most difficult blade to use, but at the same time, it's a big blade that can get everything done. That size blade will split firewood this size, all day long. And yeah, when we're talking about building fires inside of a shelter and like building some type of a fireplace inside of a shelter, yeah, you're going to need to process firewood with a blade. Survival situation, no, not so much. You should be able to find enough stuff out there to break up by hand, and get a fire going, like other guys talk about on YouTube. But my specific situation right here in a shelter, there you have it. Fire building tutorial. And with that, we'll wrap it up. Got the fire started. Wood stove is coming up to full power. Probably another half hour, it'll be there. Oh, just carry an axe. I do carry an axe. I split wood with an axe whenever I need to. When I don't need to, I process lots of this small firewood with a large knife. It's faster, it's more efficient, it's handier. Here's another thing. Hopefully that came in on camera right there. You see, I can carry that large knife just about anywhere I want. Nobody knows that I have it. And it can do just about everything that small axe can do. That's a huge advantage. That's another reason for it. There you have it. Right there by my side. Whenever I need it, it's right there. And yeah, it can usually outreach and outthrust and all of that good stuff. You know what I'm talking about. So I got to tell you, yesterday I was just drifting through YouTube, and lo and behold, I rediscovered some of my favorite guys that I've watched for many years. Lynn Thompson, Cold Steel Incorporated, or what used to be before he sold the company. He still has his YouTube videos and channel up and running. I didn't know he was still doing YouTube videos. Never Unarmed is his channel name, Lynn Thompson, and some other guys I discovered. Anthony DeLongis is still operating. I thought he had quit and disappeared. Anthony DeLongis, you'll find down in my playlist, which I have titled Cold Steel Martial Arts. So some of Lynn's best video clips and instruction down there, as well as Anthony DeLongis, one of my favorite sword instructors of all time. There you have it. Another one of my favorite builds right here that I'm very proud of. A GSM era Kukri Plus that was apparently defective in the heat treatment, and yes, I snapped the tang off processing firewood, just like the D17 that you saw in today's video. Apparently I built them to be strong enough for everything that I use them for, as I just continue to process firewood with them whenever I need to, and among other things, I train with them also. Anyway, there it is. Some of this, I have to admit, is in response to some troll comments that I had, as my perfect grip video might even go to like 1,000 views. That's like unheard of for a nobody like me. So anytime that happens, you got some troll commenters showing up, and I'm leaving them up. Hats off to the trolls. They get us talking about the important things and answering some fair and important questions. No question about it. All right. We'll have this kind of fun on the next one. I'm Dead Wolf. I'm out. Y'all take care out there. Thanks for being there.